What's going on, everyone? This is Aaron from Therapeutics Capital, and we're here for our Friday live stream. So I prepared a bunch of interesting information for you guys, and I gotta say I'm pretty excited because I've got some news about the recent Kitco Gold survey, and it's looking really good. So we're gonna start this video off by thanking everyone for the awesome comments yesterday on yesterday's video. You guys know what I talked about there. And I just want to read a couple quick comments. We'll get into comment of the day, but before we do that, of course, guys, like we start for every stream, smash the like button if you support me, the channel, and all the videos. Much appreciated, along with subscribing if you do like constant daily updates on the markets. And oh my gosh, sorry about that. I've got comments on my other phone, live chat, and that was an ad playing. So yeah, smash the like button and the subscribe button, and let's get into this video. So we're just going to go over a couple quick comments for comment of the day, and then we will get into all of the news and stuff. And feel free to drop any comments below, what you guys are doing, buying, selling, or otherwise. So, in terms of comment of the day, Solar Newbie, first comment, sorry about your grandmother, my condolences. Yeah, yesterday was really awesome. We got to commemorate her, have a service. It was awesome. My Nana has always been a long-term gold and silver bull, and she loves her gold and silver, so it's nice to see it shining. So let's see what else we got here. Casey, I'm most likely waiting till the dollar drops and we get a little more certainty on the stimulus before I buy anything new for gold. Even though gold and silver earnings are coming up, I did buy some UVXY after doing a bit of research on it so far. It's nice to know. Joran Klein, I think there are quite a few people waiting to see who wins before getting back into the market. I've been buying some mining stocks during this correction. Hopefully we'll see a bounce soon, and that's definitely what I've been doing. So I will let you guys know I made a couple purchases again today. So business is going pretty good, so I wanted to keep adding to a couple positions. Let's see what else we got here. Can you turn on subtitles? That's a job for Doc, so we'll have to see if Doc can make that happen. Let's see what else we got here. Condolences. So once again, thanks for all of the supportive, awesome comments. Rise and beats. If the stock market crashes and the price of silver goes up, will silver stocks go up or down, for example, anyways? And that's a great question. We saw this in March. We did see the markets crash. We saw, a bit of stuff going on for gold and silver. The securities and the stocks like silver and gold stocks did fall too with the markets, but they recovered quite quickly as well. So I think it's a mix of both, but if the markets all out tank, then I think we will see the gold and silver stocks sell off a bit as well. But I don't think we're going to get a crash like we did in March. Just as the next event, it's going to be important. We might see some volatility, but I don't think we're going to see a huge crash because we've got that stimulus hopefully just around the corner. What's up, Matthew? You've got that nice wrench beside your name. So that's pretty much it for comment of the day. I want to get straight into the content, and the last thing I want to say in this live stream was we dropped a video on one really interesting viewer requested vegan growth stock yesterday. So check it out if you didn't get a chance. Departure Stocks is our new channel, and we're almost at 300 subscribers. It's been growing. We already have, let's see here, 13 videos. I'll be making one more video today for the channel, and these videos are all about like raw content, for the most part unedited, strictly opinion, not really any sponsored content, and yeah, just having a discussion about topics that I don't cover on Departures Capital. So I want to grow this channel just as it, you guys will probably like it more because it's more so a discussion, and then I will be incorporating a new template. Right now I'll try and show you guys, it's just the streamer template, but we're going to try and make that look a little bit nicer. So anyways, let's get into all of the content that I've prepared for you guys. And the first thing I wanted to talk about was the gold survey by Kitco. So Wall Street looking past election while retail investors remain cautious. And I thought this was very important and really awesome that 69% of Wall Street is back to bullish again. 52% of Main Street remains bullish with 33% neutral. We have seen a little bit of a pickup in terms of bearish people or bearish opinions when it comes to gold, at least for Main Street. But I do got to say it's nice to see Wall Street leading, and I believe neutral has ticked up a little bit. So let's see what they have to say here. I think 48 hours after this big event, you will see gold go higher as this global illness comes back into focus. Head of commodity strategy at Saxo Bank, no matter who is elected, this global illness continues to hurt the economy, and the deterioration will mean the governments need to act, aka stimulus. It's not a game changer that will... So let's see what else they had to say. At this point, this political event is not a game changer that will shift strong fundamentals in play in the gold market. So this week, 18 analysts participated in the survey, and total of 12 voters each, or 67%, called for gold prices to rise next week. So let's hope we get it, guys. And then in terms of retail investors, 1,138 votes were cast. Among those, 588 voters, or 52%, said they were bullish on gold. Thoughts on Aurora? Enron just purchased a controlling share. Miguel Martin just signed the paperwork. Yeah, that's wouldn't that be something else? ACB might be the Enron of the certain sector. Jeez, can't believe that, with that $500 million capital raise. But anyways, take a look at the gold survey. It's pretty interesting. And I got a few more things. Just read some headlines real quick, and then we're going to talk about those companies that we were adding to. We'll take a look at some charts too in this video. We'll have some fun with it. So Sandstorm Gold removes guidance due to global uncertainty. So we're seeing this for some companies, not all companies. At least it's third quarter, September 30th. The company's share price had fallen since the release, and this could be due to the fact that revenue during the third quarter was 23 million compared to 25. We've seen a pullback in the whole sector though, but that is something that I've seen, especially for the previous quarter. Now this was a very controversial video, and I want to watch the whole thing, but I just wanted to talk about the recap. So one expert said, that, where was it here? It's going to be a very, very tough event for the mining industry overall, whether precious metals are diversified base metal mining. If there is a full democratic sweep, they're going to try and effectively stranglehold these types of economic activity. The playbook here is what happened to the coal industry. So he's comparing the gold mining industry to the coal industry in 08 to 2016. But I just don't see that much of a similarity. Coal, dying industry, gold, and silver, much more important, especially in these times. So for him to compare gold to coal, I would entertain his bearish opinion, but I just don't see it. But that's obviously why Kitco wanted to do this interview, because it's rather controversial. Gold stocks bankruptcy or rally. So that's the last thing that I wanted to look at, other than this really interesting article about technicals. So gold looks good heading into the session, but watch out for these levels. So we can see here, and I like the fact that they're comparing this chart to the September lows that we saw. There are a couple key areas that gold may find some resistance in the US session. The first is a black line at 1884. So right there. This level has been used around 3 times as support and could be significant as the price rebounds slightly. If the level does break, then the red line looks sharply stronger, as it was the mean distribution support area close to the place where most volume had traded at 1905. So elsewhere, there's a small trend line that could cause some issues, but it is very close to the black resistance zone. Since there was a decent amount of volume in the sell-off yesterday, it would be fair to say the bulls are in charge in the medium term. What would make me change my mind would be a break above 1905 consolidation area, so the price could move into the distribution zone higher up. Leading into the election next week, if there is some political turmoil, there could be enough volume and pressure for the price to take out some of these key resistance zones. So I'm trying to zoom this, but it's not letting me. Long story short, hopefully gold can get back above 1900, but let's take a look at the markets now real quick. And it's a red day, of course. The Nasdaq's leading the sell-off, which is surprising because usually it's leading the rally, and when the market sells off, it does the opposite. Comment your top buy for the crash. You guys, so let's take a look at the tech sector. We've got a few companies in focus, mainly Tesla and Apple. Apple's down 6.4%. Finally getting some sell-off in tech, along with Tesla too. Tesla's down another 5.64%. This past month has been a little rough for Tesla, dropping from 460 to 380. Nice buys, Matthew. Okay, so guys, let's take a quick look at the chart for the NASDAQ, and then it will be on to those companies that we said we were buying. So let's see. NASDAQ down 3 full percentage points. Now it's hard to say if we're in fact going to find some support somewhere soon. I wouldn't be surprised if we get as low as 10,000 on the NASDAQ. I think that this correction was well overdue. Tesla is a buy. Tesla is king. I mean, it has pulled back substantially. We might sell off a little bit more for Tesla though. Let's take a look. Yeah, me too, man. I mean, MindMed. Thing is though, technicals look pretty decent for Tesla. I mean, it's still not making lower lows, so I think that's important. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. MindMed's looking pretty nice, right around $1 right now. I did add some more this week. We'll post that for our full access insider members in the full access group. MindMed has had a really nice little pullback. We'll see if it holds on to $1. That's kind of where I'm looking at right now, and I want to just compare the RSI. So yeah, we've dropped now 48 on the RSI for MindMed. It's looking a little bit more neutral. Yeah, guys, let's hope MindMed does get to that $1 billion market cap. That would mean it'd be a $3 stock. So $3 plus. I would love MindMed to be in the double digits, maybe one day when they get onto the NASDAQ and they get some clinical trials approved. So MindMed was one of the companies that I finally added to this week. I've been meaning to add more to this one. I didn't want to chase it on the way up, and especially not to 140. I did feel like we would get something that would cause a pullback, so around $1. I did add quite a bit to this, and I'm happy with my position now. I'm just going to sit on it, and the nice part was the majority of the shares were purchased around 50 cents, so 50-60 cents was when I got in most of MindMed, and then added a little bit in the 80s and 90s, and now a little bit more right around $1, just below $1. So patience. Next company we're looking at, Fosterville. So I don't really normally like to chase stocks on the way down, but that's been the case for Fosterville, and it's trying to bounce just below this 230 to 50 support level, and I really hope that we can bounce and get back to here, because that did look like a nice level where it was going to find some support, and it didn't. But fingers crossed. Lots of news in the pipeline. Any reason why I don't talk about Virgin Galactic? Great question. I don't know. I guess just because I found it rather speculative, although so many of these companies are speculative. I guess because it got away from me so fast, and I just kind of wrote it off. But let's see. Virgin Galactic. Let's see where we're at now. $17. I guess I just didn't really like. It's a cool idea. I love what they're gonna do. I would go to space one day. I think that'd be sweet. But in terms of an investment, I don't know. It just never really like stuck with me. But I think that it will be an interesting company. I don't like space. I like my condo. Maybe I don't know what I'm missing. No, honestly, the chart looks pretty good right now. It's cooled off from this initial crazy peak. I guess it was just the fact that so little revenues and then such a massive market cap that it had at one point. Let's see, like, what's the market? It's still a $3.6 billion company. I mean, holy smokes, if Virgin Galactic can be worth 3.6 billion, MindMed can be worth $1 billion easy. So I don't know. Definitely a speculative stock, interesting stock. I haven't followed them for a while. I did make a full video on them and all the stuff that they do when it was really trending, but yeah, we'll see. I enjoy your videos. Thanks for pulling up. No problem. Right now, you're one of the only people in the comments, so we're trying to cater to you guys on this sleepy Friday afternoon. It's cloudy here. I don't know. How's the weather? Your place. Have you looked at any solar stocks? You should look at ACU. So let's talk about 2-3 more stocks before we get into that. We got Tourmaline Metals here. Tourmaline has tanked very nicely. Pretty happy about that. I was able to pick up some more shares around 91 cents. It did tank all the way to, oh my gosh, let's pull up the chart here. It tanked all the way to 80 cents. Didn't grab the low. But we did get some at 91. I'm waiting for the gold and silver sector to make some epic recovery. We have seen a really nice pullback in a lot of these stocks, and fingers crossed, guys. That's another one, just a high-grade gold and silver explorer. Fosterville and Tourmaline I talk about all the time. I do believe in Brian Slazarchuk and his capabilities, so let's go, Brian. You got this. Make Tourmaline and Fosterville great again. They were before. Discovery Metals. So let's take a look at this one. Once again, looking for exposure to silver exploration. Sprott has such a substantial position in this company. So Tourmaline and Fosterville have very similar charts. Yeah, you know, that's true. They it's almost like they follow each other. So I was trying to find some support for Discovery Metals, and I'm hoping that this stock runs into some support soon. I did say, you know, I was purchasing some around $1.70. I said if we fall to the mid to low $1 level, I'll keep on buying. And I think the last time I'd probably pick up some Discovery would be at around $1.20. Now, let's not forget, this stock's ran from 25 cents to almost $3. So it's had a really epic run and quite a long drawn sell-off. But this is the case for a lot of these exploration companies. We've seen them run up so fast and then pull back quite a bit. But now it's a really interesting time. And then, of course, the next company, this is the last one that I was doing more buying this week, pretty much just adding to my companies, the ones that I like, the exploration companies that I like. This was Wallbridge Mining. And they just did a big round of financing to finance a mine, I believe, thanks to one of our subscribers. They just let us know about that. And Sprott bought a lot of it around $1.15. So that was rather encouraging. It's now down around 80 cents. But this company looks really interesting. They've got quite a large market cap for a discovery or for an exploration company. 646 million. But in a really great area. And Kirkland Lake owns a substantial position in this one as well. They're right by that Detour Fenelon gold trend. That's right by Kirkland Lake's Detour gold mine. So these are the kind of companies that I want to own, you know, especially because Kirkland Lake has such a substantial position with Eric Sprott. A lot of these companies that I've purchased recently, you know, I've made sure that they've got substantial ownership from a big investor. So anyways, guys, MindMed, Fosterville, Tourmaline, Discovery, Wallbridge Mining, those are some of my top ones that I've just been buying as the market's been doing its thing, just pretty much picking up the ones that fall more than others and keeping my average. Sorry guys, the connection sometimes it just disconnects, but we're back. Visualization Photolactic Manufacturing. Solar, so this must be the company. Act Aurora Control Technologies. We'll take a look at that in a sec. Wow, this stock has had a really nice run, 8 cents all the way to 23 cents. I do believe in the solar industry. I mean, it's going to probably get a lot of love and investment over the next little while. I know CSIQ has been making 52-week highs. Down 4.3% today. Wow, the stock's up from, let's see here. 1 year chart's looking pretty awesome. Lows of 13 bucks all the way up to 44. Man, nice run for Canadian Solar. API. Is that Agora? Engaged in providing real-time engagement services on video, voice, and messaging. Operates a real-time engagement platform as a service. The company's products include real-time video, real-time voice, real-time messaging, real-time recording, and so on. Let's take a look at the charts here. Oh yeah, guys, and if you've made it this far, thanks for sticking with me, and don't forget to smash that like button. Very important. Pardon me. Got some tea. We'll give it a couple more minutes. I wanted to do this live every Friday, as I said before. So let me know if you guys like the Friday lives. Let's take a look at the chart here real quick. Stock has not been doing so good recently since their IPO. Man, they're at like 52-week lows. It's their market cap. 3.7 billion. I mean, any kind of real-time live voice messaging company is good in my books. Obviously, that's just my opinion on the industry. I don't know exactly what's going on with the company specifically, but I think we're in an era of this being an essential service. Companies like Zoom, obviously Zoom ran like crazy, and then this whole global illness just compounded it. ARK has been buying it up. Reason why I was curious about it. So let's see what ARK is. Or is that like a hedge fund? Or investment company? That's probably the case. I guess it doesn't have a ticker. Sorry about that. My pleasure. ETF. Makes sense. No, that's pretty cool. Agora, we'll definitely have to put that onto our watch list. I'll put that onto the Departures Stocks watch list. ARKK. ARK Innovation ETF. Very cool. Wow, this one's doing really well. Very nice chart for that. I'm guessing that they are an innovative tech-based, probably tech-focused ETF. Wonder what their holdings are. Holdings. Let's see here. Top 10 holdings. Tesla, Invitae, Square, Roku, LendingTree, Slack. Awesome. Wow, they've got a ton of Tesla. $1 billion worth of Tesla. So yeah, why don't we just quickly do two more things? We'll do two more things before we get to the end of this video. Sorry. Let's take another look at gold. Man, I wanted gold to hold on to 1900, but what can I say? When the market sells off like it did, can't really expect the best. Although, you know, we have not put in lower lows just yet. I was talking about that. It was really close. We were really close to putting in lower lows, but so far gold's supported. And on a day when the indexes are dropping like they are, you know, we're seeing the indices, the NASDAQ down almost 3, the S&P down almost 2. Gold is up 0.67%. Any green for the metals is good in my books, especially on a red day. Silver is up 1.39%, so silver outperforming gold. Kathy Wood is a total investing goat. Check out all of the ARK ETFs. Thank you, and will do. Kicker you. Hey Aaron, what do you think of the Globe and Mail story of Kinross selling all of its North American assets and delisting? What? I didn't read that, but feel free to drop the link. If you drop the link in the chat, we can approve it, and I'll take a look at it. I did not hear that. Let's see here, though. Kinross stock did drop a little bit, but not today. Was that a joke, or was that a serious comment? Give you a couple seconds. Nice, Termalina is having a really nice run today. Someone must be buying this dip. Finally getting a rally in Termalina, man. See if that lasts. Not as much love today for MindMed though. Alright guys, drop any more questions, pardon me, that you have in the chat. I'll be on this for about 1 more minute. Okay, we'll see. We'll just check then. There we go. Thanks. Kinross is said to be studying a sale of its gold mines in North America and South America, pardon me, and moving its primary stock listing to London in a bid to increase the company's value. The Toronto-based gold producer is also considering doubling down on its portfolio of assets in Russia and West Africa, the Globe Mail reported. Wow, that's interesting. Kinross believes that selling its mines in the Americas, relocating its African and Russian business to London would make the remaining parts of the company more valuable. The company, which will issue its first dividend in 7 years this week, believes that the time for this overhaul is most favorable as gold prices have surged to a record. Interesting. Kinross is one of the world's top 10 gold producers. I believe it was top 5. It owns Round Mountain, Bald Mountain mines in Nevada, as well as Fort Knox in Alaska. Sale of the assets could bring billions into the company's coffers, and it's likely to attract interest from top miners. Very interesting. The company is using a $1,200 per ounce gold price for its mine plans. I think that's very conservative. And companies should do that. So, hard to say. I'd be interested to know why they're focusing on those jurisdictions other than for... My take is that it's gained yet again. It remains highly speculative. I'm neutral when it comes to crypto. I mean, I think that the idea makes a lot of sense, but hard to say, man. I don't know. Like, if I was let's put it this way: if I was to invest in anything crypto related, it would be Bitcoin, Ether, and Ripple. Those 3 would be my top 3. The biggest 3. I think Ripple's really interesting. I think I like their technology probably the most. I know I used to I still follow this company, even though it's performed like a hunk of junk over the last while. Held Banco Santander for many years, and yeah, let's just say it's been a disaster. But one of the largest banks in Europe. But they were talking about implementing Ripple. Look at this horrific chart, though. The bank used to be $20 and now it's trading for $2 flat. My gosh. Should I buy Neo? What's up, Humble? Well, first off, never tell you guys to buy or sell stocks. This video is not financial advice. Always do your own research and due diligence. But yeah, let's take a look at Neo. Wow. Neo has been quite an amazing story. Hive blockchain, Levon. Don't even get me started about that company. I lost 20 grand on Hive blockchain a while back. It was not pretty. Horrible. Okay, fine. You know what, guys? There's more people in the chat room, so I'll stay for a bit longer. Smash that like button, though. Smash that like button. Get this stream to 100 live viewers at one time. Wow, weren't those the days? Can you check out NNDM box and RMG? Maybe in a second. I just want to look at the charts for Neo. You know what? I remember watching this stock fall to like $2, $3, and sometimes I watch Ali's World of Stocks. Shout out to Ali's World of Stocks. Great YouTube channel. But he was talking about, oh, you know, I've got a little bit of Neo. It's only a small position. Blah blah blah. I haven't watched him in a while. I really hope that he sold. Or I really hope that he held on to his shares, because man, this thing like 20 to 30x depending on when you bought in on Neo. So if you guys did buy Neo, let me know when you bought the stock, because I can't believe the tremendous run it's had. Like it's outperformed Tesla hands down if you were in at $2.40. This thing had a 52-week low of $1.50. $1.50 to 32. But that is the thing, right? Some guys, you might be concerned. Oh my gosh, Neo is a Chinese company, so there's many things to think about. I saw Neo at $2 in September and said I think they're going bankrupt, and I kicked myself. So yeah, I don't know. It's one of those controversial stocks that's ran like no tomorrow. So what can I say? We've all seen those runners. Like I remember watching Virgin Galactic's IPO. $7 to 24. Not as impressive as Neo's $1.50 to 32, but still. Come on, Termalina. It's up 6% now. So, a democratic sweep to the stock market. What would that do? It's a tough question. Once again, I'm never going to get into politics or, say, oh, I want this side to win or I want this side to win. But I think that either way, they'd pass stimulus. Can you check out SU for me? MindMed will be our Neo. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Let's see something here. What do you think of the MJ stocks going into elections? I think that, yeah, if we get a Democratic sweep, then I think that sector will do well. Just because of what they said, I think there would be a lot of speculation surrounding federal legalization. So it's an interesting topic. Obviously, we've seen the MSOs outperform the Canadian counterparts like crazy, which is kind of to be expected. I mean, look at our horrific retail network in Canada. It's just, I don't know, not that good. So, yeah, anyways, it's a tough call. It's a tough call, but I think either way, whoever wins, we're going to get the next round of stimulus passed. I think that when it comes to mining and energy and certain companies that are, you could kind of say, not so much for the environment, I think Democratic might be a little bit harsher on that. And then I don't know if the Republicans were to win, then I think it might be a little bit more favorable long term for the mining industry. But then, yeah, it's kind of tough. Planet 13. Planet 13. I mean, I'm sure a ton of you guys have started talking about Planet 13 because of Jeremy. Shout out to Jeremy, Financial Education. Pretty awesome channel. He's actually one of the first channels I watched on YouTube when I was like, oh man, I want to make YouTube videos. Let's talk about stocks all day. I saw Jeremy, and it's pretty awesome what he's done with his business. He's got a massive business now, so I actually sent him a message and he replied, so that's also another reason why I respect him, because it's hard to respond to all the messages he probably gets. Smash the like button. Koyaks, thank you. Yes, sir. Also, your thoughts on Ryokan. Oh man, you're bringing up all the good topics now. For the moment there is a lot of speculation regarding what's going to happen. I just sold Suncor. I'm afraid to hold. See Trump losing. Yeah, so let's talk about Planet 13 first. Planet 13, I think it's interesting. I think they're kind of in a tough situation right now because tourism is eventually going to pick up. I like their concept. I think I would love to go to a Planet 13 myself. So I think that's pretty cool. But where they go from here, I mean, if they can be one of those, nationwide, or at least in the legal states, entertainment store, I think that they could do really well. They're obviously showing really good results for now. I mean, I'm a fan of Planet 13. I think it's pretty cool. But it wouldn't be one of my stocks that I would, put all my money into. I'd more so leave it as like a speculative, smaller position. Just because my thoughts on the whole sector now have changed a little bit, and the stocks that I really like have ran much more than I wanted them to. So, I was so set on Canadian LPs back in the day. That's not the case anymore for me. Now I like MSOs, but a lot of the prices are so much higher, so it's hard to say. For this sector, I'm much more bullish on MSOs. I really do love Afria. I think that they're going to be a great Canadian company. ACB and CGC, I don't really have much of a comment on those, especially ACB. Just horrific. We pretty much saw it coming, and I'm really happy that I diversified last quarterly earnings because, man, don't even get me started on that. Now, we've got a lot of more awesome topics here, so that's just my opinion on that stuff. Anyways, SPY is breaking lower. I sold Suncor. I sold Suncor too. I sold all of my Canadian oil stocks except for AltaGas and Enbridge. Those are the only two Canadian oil stocks or energy-related stocks that I still continue to hold. Suncor at $11. I don't care what kind of dividend they're paying. I still don't think that it's going to. I love that you brought that up because I literally had that on the screen right there. This is the interview. Bankrupt gold stocks, and I just don't see the comparison. Like I do, but I don't. I don't see gold and coal being in the same, environment. Coal, dirty, not favorable. Non-renewable energy source, not favorable by the world. Gold, much more important, much more, it's a long-term safe haven. So whoever this guy is, I'd love to watch the interview. Maybe I'll do that later, but I don't know. I don't agree with the comparison, but I'll entertain a bearish opinion just because I'm not blind either. I got very when you talked about it first, and Jeremy has given us 100% return. How about the FVAC rare earth metal SPAC? Is this what we're talking about? So, let's entertain some more comments. Republicans are very business friendly. Low taxes, low regulation, low rates. Democrats create more stimulus, but also raise taxes. Wow, Amish, thanks a lot, buddy. I appreciate that $20. Who is that? Look at that little picture. All right, guys. So sorry. Let me tend to the rest of these comments. We got a ton of comments here. Holy smokes. How am I going to keep up? Kiko. Oh, yeah. So very good. Food Co. Yes. Still like the company. Canada wants Biden. UK investors here. The media wants Biden. I was on the Hexo call. They are doing a reverse split. Not surprised whatsoever. Is there something the Fed might do next week that would hurt gold and silver? I did hear talk about an interest rate hike, but I doubt that would happen because that would tank the markets. I'm 15. My dad is giving me $10,000 to invest. What would you invest in? Enbridge, great dividend. And then that was not me telling you to invest into Enbridge. I was reading the comments. Give me a second, Koyax. I'll get back to you. Amish Capital says Trump 2020, low tax, lower capital gains tax. Anyone who is an investor should vote Trump. So this is from Amish Capital, not my opinion, guys. Just reading comments. I'm not going to get political here. T.6. I bought SNC Lavalin on the dip today. Ooh, let's take a look at this. Also, guys, don't forget to smash the like button. Let's get this stream to 100 people. Wow, it's been a while since I've streamed, but let's keep it rolling. 70 people. Wow. More people than we've had on the MindMed live interview. What's going on? All right, so SNC Lavalin. Holy smokes. We know where this company might get more money from. I wonder where that's from. You know what, man? Not a bad idea. What'd you pick it up at? It's already recovered quite a bit. Let's see. Okay, so I bought SNC Lavalin. Amish Capital is a Blaze Capital. What the heck? Amish Capital is that Blaze Capital? What the heck? You should buy XOM calls for January 15th. Hi, Aaron. What is your opinion on Henan metals? Gold is shiny and great to look at. That's right. So thanks for the $20. What's your take on NGD ticker? What about RVLX? One second. What's a good sector to buy now for a COVID recovery? Is it airline, hotels, real estate? Is that Blaze on your picture? I am Blaze's brother. What the heck? This is crazy, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, so, all right, so let's get to Koyax because he had a question, and he's 15. He's 15 watching one of my live streams. Big shout out to Koyax for being proactive. That's awesome, man. FYI, YouTube is putting your live in homepage. Justin from Blaze is wild. What the heck? Okay, so anyways, that's awesome. Thanks, YouTube, for actually recommending my live stream. So getting back to Koyax's question. So I never tell anyone to buy or sell stocks. Like, I never give it financial advice, but personally myself, if I had $10,000 right now, I would probably take half of that and I'd probably invest into some speculative things. My favorite speculative growth stocks right now are MindMed, Else Nutrition. I'd say those are my top two ones right now. And then I'd probably take the other half of that and I'd invest into some gold and silver companies. I like exploration companies. So I'd look at Tourmaline Metals, Fosterville South, Discovery Metals. What else would I look at? Wallbridge Mining. So those are some of the companies that I definitely look at. Half. So once again, I would personally put half in growth, speculative, half in gold and silver. ACB should be criminally charged for stealing all my money, and I totally agree with that. And there are lawsuits going on there, and yeah, I'm down definitely like at least 20,000 on ACB. So it's brutal. I've lost over 20,000 on ACB easily, but thankfully MindMed has saved the day so far. Hopefully MindMed holds on. Let's see here. Smash the like button, guys. Let's get this to 100. So let's see what other comments we got here. I do think Trump will win enough states to make the planned chaos. Whoa. Eric, I've been warning people about ACB for a long time now, especially here. So many people have been moving to Bitcoin. Tom, I agree Bitcoin is the best choice right now. Trump 2020, he's going to be the Prime Minister of Canada at the same time. Wow, sorry about that, man. I've only lost 1K. Yep. I mean, that's the way it goes. I mean, I wasn't as intelligent, or I didn't know as much about investing as I did now. You know, when I first started investing in ACB, I had no idea what goodwill is. I had no idea. You know, I had way less knowledge about reading a balance sheet, so there's a lot to be learned. Wish I bought Bitcoin. MineMed is the real deal, solving fundamental world issues. I bought you 50 cents. Me too, man. Cheers to that. MineMed at 50 cents was a steal. We've covered this one since their IPO. Cardial Therapeutics. I think they're a pretty awesome company. We've covered them for quite some time. Got to interview their CEO. I love what they're doing as well. I'm a big believer in what they use. Personally, I can say from personal experience, their stuff's good. Okay, guys, how many likes are we at here? I don't know, but way more people in this one. I'm supposed to go outside. I'm gonna have to get going soon. Maybe we'll stay till 4. Maybe we'll stay for another 5 or 10 minutes just because there's 86 people. Thanks for all the new people, guys. Don't forget to smash that like button. I'm gonna say it one more time. Aaron is the type of guy to use Trudeau's books as a doorstop. Trudeau's book. What is Trudeau's book? Mckeown Mining. All right, there we go. TVX is your most recommended. I wouldn't say that, but we'll get back to that in 1 second. Yes, we're at 94. Okay, smash the subscribe button too, and the like button. Subscribe and like. Oh shoot, guys, you know what? With 94 people in the room, we got to talk about our new channel. So guys, I'm going to be posting and recording a new video for this new channel. How do we lose a subscriber? This is crazy. Subscribe to Departure Stocks. I'm going to have to get Matthew to post the link in the description or in the live chat right now. But we've got a brand new channel. It's got 13 videos up there. I'll connect. Now we're back to 88 people. Matthew, post a link to our new channel. Come on. Mckeown Mining, can you buy TSXV stocks in a TFSA trading account? Yes, 100%. You can also buy NEO listed stocks. Depends on your broker, but if you're with one of the major banks, then yep. So Mckeown Mining, I did a bit of a dive into this one. I know it's in one of my top 3 or top 5 gold videos. I know that we've made so many of those videos. Let's just look at the company real quick. It's in the description, but people are too lazy to click the description. So can you just post that link? See, we're losing people already because you didn't post the link. I'm just kidding. Yeah, this is right. I remember. They've got a bunch of different operations. Some in South America, some in North America. I took a look at this company. They've got operations all over the place. Where is investors tab? Expert Jordan Cole has bought me out of the wrenches. Oh man, this sounds like an ad. Palacio Serra. Leading in with that sales pitch. Let's see what's next. There we go. Click that link, guys. Subscribe to our new channel. We need to get this to 300 subscribers by the end of today. Come on. There, we just gained 1. All right. Quickly gonna have a look at Mckeown Mining. wanted to talk about one thing. Here we go. Gold, copper, and is that silver? Yeah. Production. Gold and silver production. 300,000 ounces of gold per year is their target production. Here we can see their mix. Gold, silver. Where is their reserves? Oh, pretty high grade. 55 grams per ton. Let's see, guys. So they're producing 300,000. Well, they want to produce 300,000 ounces. Why did my live chat go away? Kicker you. Yes, I couldn't agree more, especially if you're 15, man. Put that in a TFSA, invest in some high growth stocks, and leave it for like a long time. Buy some good companies. Excuse me. I would buy 5 to 10 companies, personally. 5 to 10 companies that have the potential to go up 5 to 10x. And just leave that. Because even if 2 of them go, you're still going to be in the green. Okay. So one thing about Mckeown Mining, so another similar company with a $500 to $600 million market cap. Thanks, Amish. You're just, you're just the best. I never saw real value of a TFSA until I learned you have a trading account. I have $2 strike on MUX for November 20 expiry. $2 strike. I think that's cool. November 20th. Wow. You think it's gonna run to $2 in like 3 weeks? If it does, you're gonna be a very happy man. I mean, I really hope that November is an awesome month for gold and silver. If you're that bullish, I really think that's sweet. Nice to know. Just bought MUX, thank you. Wow. Who are all these people donating all of this money? Matthew, $20, this guy. Jeez. What a nice guy. All right, Tom, I hope you did your research and due diligence for MUX. I never said buy or sell, but good luck, my friend. This stock does look pretty cheap, though. Sorry, guys, I'm just answering comments, not really taking a look at the charts. Oh, jeez. But yeah, I mean, damn, this thing, I think you can say damn on YouTube. It's not that bad of a swear word, right? No, my big money is in SPXS, playing market crash up huge today. Good stuff, Paul. That was awesome. What about shorting the NASDAQ? Who dares short the NASDAQ? I'm your best and only friend. Oh, man. This is correct. Not the last part, though. Yes, guys, we made it to 102 people. Thanks. Thanks for smashing the like button if you didn't smash the like button already. And subscribe to Departure Stocks. Come on, do we get this thing to 289? We need 300 subscribers for this new channel. Because I'm going to make another video, and it's going to be good. And you guys have to watch it. So don't forget to subscribe. Departure Stocks. Aaron, I shorted S&P 500 going to zero. How's it going? Just joined. Very good. Amish Capital says he's shorting the S&P 500 and it's going to zero. And I don't know where this guy came from, but he seems to be a funny guy. So Do you okay, let's be honest. Let's run a little poll right now. I'm going to ask some various questions. Do you guys think that next week the market's going to crash? Do you think it's going to go up? Do you think we're going to trade sideways? We can see how much we've pulled back so far. Do you think we're going lower? Let me know. S-Dow is shorting the Dow inverse. Aaron, your thoughts on elections having effect on Chinese stocks such as NEO? Depends on who gets in, I think. If we get a Republican win, I think it will be a little harder for Chinese stocks, and vice versa. I think we will get not as bad, but yeah. So volatile, sideways, lower. That's what people are saying. I'm in this sideways camp, if you guys are wondering. We've got Amish is an extreme bear. He thinks it's going to zero. I don't think that's happening. Based on the charts, diversion shows lower, and if we break SPY 320, we are guaranteed to drop. Paul S. is the technical man. Thanks for those technicals, Paul. Like I said, guys, I am not a technical trader, but I do like to look at charts from time to time. Try and find an entry point. NEO and AMD, what you think, boss? NEO, I think it's had a tremendous run. I'd be a little cautious now just because of, the whole stigma behind a Chinese company. But with more risk comes more reward. Obviously, we saw Tencent hit 52-week highs. Alibaba doing really great. NEO doing really great. So for that one, I personally don't own any Chinese stocks anymore. I used to own Tencent, Alibaba. I think those were the only two. Did make a little bit off of them, but sold them when we were getting that whole trade war thing. But AMD, different story. Andrew's back with. Let's go here. Let's go. Come on. I want to see the chart. I haven't taken a look at the chart for AMD for a while. What's your take on new gold? Thinking of buying $2 strike, expiry January 15th. 1 sec. Give me 1 second. Start saying different things and we can't predict it. Yeah. That's true, Timothy. Tough call for AMD. I don't know. I think any one of these companies like AMD, Intel, things like that, I wouldn't short them. I wouldn't go long right now. Maybe if it pulls back, if the whole tech sector pulls back, I feel like you could cherry pick a couple nice growth stocks for the next 10 years, but I'm not a fan of tech right now just for the fact that it's ran so much. I guess you can say I'm kind of like an against the grain investor, other than a few certain companies like MindMed, like it's a third company, Baby, Else Nutrition. So yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of like a contrarian investor. I like to own. Well, there's a few sectors I like. I mean, I like utilities. I like renewable energy. I think those sectors will be favorable and get lots of capital. Maria Anderson, millionaire in 7 years. What's up, Maria? That's good. Only took 7 years. Let's go. So guys, we're gonna have to end this stream soon. Like, it's been an hour. I mean, I love you guys a lot, but drop a few more comments. Oh yeah, sorry, Paul. Need to get that new NGD. So that is the next company that we're taking a quick look at. Thinking of buying $2 strike, expiry. Oh, you're probably American. Maybe? Where would you put 100K right now, short-term investment? Good question, man. Maria, it only took me 7 days. Okay. 1 sec. We just gotta see how many subscribers on Departure Stocks. Oh yeah, we're at 290. This is good, guys. This is good. Where is that? I just lost this. Okay. So let's get back to the last 2 comments. We're taking 2 more questions / comments. Where do you put 100K in short term? I'm not an options trader, Paul, so I don't know about that New Gold question. New Gold's chart looks pretty healthy though. Looking pretty good. 100K in short-term investments. Honestly, man, I would put some in gold. Like I said, for our buddy. What's our buddy's name? It started with a P. How am I forgetting this? This is crazy. What's his name? Whatever. Sorry, I forgot your name. Actually, hold up. I need to... Oh, man. Koyax. So like we told Koyax with his 10K, I would put half in gold and silver and half in high growth. If I was putting stuff in high growth right now, short-term investments, I would put some in Else Nutrition, some in MindMed, some in some kind of vegan stock like the Very Good Food Co., the Tatted Chef. Those are some high growth industries. So I'd probably put half in high growth speculative stuff like that, and then I would go with, you know, a bunch of gold and silver exploration companies. So like the ones that I like: Fosterville South, Tourmalina Metals, Discovery Metals, Wallbridge Mining, Extra Gold. What else do we got here? Shoot, there's one other. Trillium Gold, things like that. That's what I do with 100 grand. Not financial advice. Do your own research. And sorry it took me so long. I'm actually Canadian, but prefer buying US stocks. Are you a fan of long-term stocks for dividends or short-term investing? I'm a fan of both. Definitely like both. But yeah, both. Bought NEO around $6. That's awesome. Congratulations. ACB taking big dips. ACB took a big dump, and I don't know what to say, man. ACB, so sad. I've officially moved on from ACB, but I'll still talk about it sometimes when I want to learn from my past. Bring it up. Hey, remember that one stock that I lost so much money on and I learned a lot from? Oh yeah, ACB. So bad. But anyways, guys, all right, so it's 4:06. What about Charge Point? I don't know the ticker, man. I'm sorry. But we're going to wrap this up real soon. Don't forget to smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to Departures Capital. This stream's been awesome. Over 100 people, guys. Make me want to stream every Friday now. I think I'm going to stream every Friday now. Too many gold stocks. It's hard to pick. I totally agree with you, John. The one thing I got to say about gold stocks, and especially exploration companies, really do your research when it comes to management. I want management with a proven track record of success. I like to know that there's strategic investors. Eric Sprott, obviously, it's nice to know when he's an investor. Look at the company. Have they been around for a while? Have they diluted? Those are all important things as well. What else? I also like to diversify my gold stocks in terms of mining jurisdictions. So take a look at Sauerkraut futures. Take a look at different mining jurisdictions, obviously, different areas. But those are all very important things when it comes to picking your favorite gold and silver exploration companies. So they are becoming a dime a dozen now with this new rush of capital and the gold bull market, and be very careful. So that's all I gotta say, guys. Thank you so much, Amish Capital, for those donations. He invested in sauerkraut futures. I didn't know you could invest in sauerkraut futures, but that's good to know. Happy Friday, and awesome, successful stream. Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend. I'm gonna make more videos. Don't worry, I'll put some more videos out for Departures stocks. So subscribe to that channel. I'm signing off. Have a wonderful day.